What's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's
It
up?
is the weekend challenge. We've got Cydrake here with us, everybody.
Hey! What's up, amigos?
Cydrake's nemesis and our favorite queen is here.
My nemesis.
And we've got Damour here as well tonight.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
This is Damour's second stream of the day. So actually, technically, you streamed last night for you, I think.
Sure. My stream happens last night, and then in the morning, next morning. So it's over 2 days, but for you, it feels like 1 day.
Well, we are crazy excited that Luthien has decided to join us this fine, fair evening. She has already done 2 hours of streaming and decided to come and join us at the beginning of our stream. If we could just get rid of daylight savings time, I think it would fix everything. Let's just say.
I'm for it.
Yeah, I think that in Florida, actually, we're getting rid of it after this year. I think.
Oh,
I
thank
heard that.
goodness.
I think I heard that. So there's been a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things that we need to discuss. Also, the actual challenge is going right now. Are you playing? Are you playing today, Cydrake? Damour, Luth?
No,
I'm
no.
not
um,
playing.
Unfortunately, I have
It's just too much.
a new PC and no.
Oh,
I cannot-
okay. Well, that's good news.
I am
Everybody
in the.
with
Yeah.
PCs.
I feel the same way. I am in the middle of a new PC as well, and there's all sorts of things that are not set up right, including OBS. So earlier, I was sitting here yelling at the computer, being like, I can't figure this out. What's going on? So, Luth, I noticed that Lordo is not here. He's not even lurking yet, but I think that that's usually how we know Luthien is coming, is when Lordo comes over to the stream and he's like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? And we're like, oh, Luthien's stream is over.
Yeah, he wasn't on my stream tonight. He might be
What?
working or something.
He actually was speaking
Possibly.
in Discord today to me. So we have plenty of things to talk about, plenty of things that we have not had a chance to discuss openly. Obviously, the main one being the unfortunate layoffs that just happened at Splinterlands. I know that tore all those guys up. So, let's start with you, Luthien. How are you feeling about it? Like, are you still bullish on Splinterlands? Or does it make you tentative? Does it make you a little nervous? Like, how do you feel we are, right now?
Well, when it first happened, it kind of scared the pants off of me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But after giving it thought and, hearing from different people who work at Splinterlands, even people who were let go, I feel more bullish on it now because they didn't just let people go and are continuing on the same path. They're restructuring, they're focusing on, the core elements of the game. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. I think that there is a bright future ahead as long as they make the right choices.
Yeah, I would agree with you. The only thing that made me nervous, honestly, was when we started hearing things like, I think we've got 9 to 12 months of runway. I'm like, that's not a lot of time, but they can always go to VC as well. So, and they actually have a good playable game with a very, very healthy community for the most part, I would say. I mean, you've got, thousands of people that you're right, Baron. When you set a specific time frame, a deadline, you get things done. And I agree with you 100%. So, Cydrake, I haven't gotten to hear your take on this yet. So how are you feeling about the layoffs and everything? How did that make... I mean, we've been in this together for a long time. So, like, how did it make you feel?
Yeah. Well, basically, most of the project surviving, and this is because of the community. So this is an important thing here for all the projects, and community is a really strong community. You could see the loyalty because, well, the collection is not quality. NFT collection is not like amazing NFT.
What's up, Dave?
If you compare the quality of my with these Ronies, well, friends here, but well, it's like it has to stay like at the same price right now. I think it's like point
Are we still
two
dropping on it?
ether. Yeah, I think I think it hasn't dropped like that huge,
0.28.
and it's like point two eight, más o menos.
It's still not that bad when you think about.
Well,
It's not that bad when you think about it, because a lot of people got in at 250, right? And we're sitting over
Yeah.
300. So, it's not like it's dropped. To me, that's floor. Like the people that got in at 250, if it halves from 250, that's where, to me, that's where you get nervous with the Rooney, at least. But I didn't get one. So, are you feeling? Yeah, I feel like it was kind of the week of hearing about layoffs from a lot of different projects. Like we heard it from Metalcore, we heard it from multiple Web3 spaces that, hey, we need to make an action now, and I think that's good. I think that's wise, and you want to last long term. So, Damour, what's your thoughts on it?
Well, look, I mean, I'm sad for everybody that has lost their jobs. I mean, that's never a good experience for anybody that goes through that. But from a company perspective, I'm really happy that they are refocusing on Splinterlands, right? I really started feeling like, okay, here's this new thing, and here's this new thing. Let's chase that. And it's like these continuous distractions on the side that is not the game that I'm playing. Right. And I felt like they were not really doing gameplay updates, which they have now started implementing fast and furious, right? So for me, I think it's a good thing overall. The refocus on the core, right? And I think that's positive for us as a community.
For me, it's the focus about land, right? I mean, that's how I feel. That is where the majority of the power in our subDAO lies. And with us holding 2 regions, and there's things that the land is going to let us do that literally like that's where our power is, right? That's where our investment is. And so for me, that's kind of how I feel. Oh goodness, that was really loud. To me, that's kind of where things should be, and they should be focusing on that. Tower defense is cool. Like we've all wanted to see utility and the game be able to be cross-platform. And my assumption is that those are not the Splinterlands devs working on those. It's the IP. They're letting the IP be used, and I think that's wise. So back to you, Luthien. We were worried for a little bit there that the stream team might be affected and stuff like that. And how excited were you to hear that stream team was good? You guys are still going to be doing Splinterlands TV and the show that you've worked really, really hard to create is going to be able to continue. How did you feel about that?
Guilty.
Oh, really?
I felt very guilty about it. Like, there were people who were let go, and here I'm doing my stream. I'm not even like an official team member or anything like that, and I'm still getting paid. It made me feel guilty.
Damour, I know that you have a Splinterlands TV stream as well. How did it make you feel? Did it make you feel relief? Did it make you feel?
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was feeling relieved when I was told that we still got a job. It is part of my salary. I'm using it as a means to survive. So it would have been an issue for me. At least a part of my income that would have been gone, right? So I'm relieved that I do still have a job. But yeah, I mean, like I said when I started this conversation, I do feel very bad for the people that lost their jobs. It is a sad, sad thing, and I hope they find something really, really quickly to make up for it, right?
Obviously, Bulldog is the person who's near and dear to all of our hearts, and the one
Sure.
who's been on all of our streams and has been so supportive and has been so excited about this project, and has really been a brand ambassador beyond the community manager that he was. And I think, to me, that's the thing that was so heartbreaking was, not only has he invested time, but he's invested a lot of money as well. And this bear has been brutal on a lot of people. Although I will say, I was talking with somebody the other day about the whole situation with FTX, and overall, I feel like those of us in the NFT market have actually done better in the bear, and have had, with the exception of Axie, we have done better, and our values have held better, especially if there's gameplay involved already. Like, My Pet Hooligan is doing great.
Yes.
Everything with Gala has dropped to a more reasonable level, but it's still, you're fine. Splinterlands, yes, we've seen a 40% drop ish, 30ish.
Some would argue there's a little bit more to go, but
yeah. But overall,
Yes.
we're still able to play. The features are still coming. The team is still doing town halls. Like, nobody's ghosting anyone. And to me, that's absolutely incredible. Damien, it is so good to see you. I
Hey,
am
welcome.
Hey,
the
Damien.
Last Dragon. The Last Dragon.
The LastDragon.
So
yeah, there's some guys from the Filipino community here in the chat, so I just want to shout out to you guys. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you here.
welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
We gotta get Mango on here with us. That guy's crazy, man. I like him. He's cool.
I like him too.
He's
He's an
really
awesome guy.
funny. He's a really great guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about some happy things right now, because we talked about the sad things. What about this group buy? Holy cow.
I'm
Has
excited.
just blown up.
It's big. I'm very excited. I'm definitely getting in.
We have
Excited
got
about
to
taking
give
a
credit
look.
where credit is due. Gene and Josie B
Yeah.
are absolutely killing it. And I just want to put this out there as well. We have heard that there could potentially be some people who are kind of like impostering and saying, hey, if you want to get in on the YGG SPL group buy, come to me. If it is not Gene and it is not Josie B,
It's not
then
legit.
it's not legit. Like, be careful here. This is blown up way bigger than we ever thought it. We thought it would. The last numbers that I think Gene posted, we were close to 200 million DEC. That has been
Wow,
that
that's
has
a really big
that has
number.
actually been promised.
Committed.
So pretty incredible when you think of 200 million DEC
That's
in a
such
bear
lot.
market.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
lot.
big amount.
The
man.
community, you guys,
Huge.
this, to me, this is what a sub DAO is all about, right? This is what a DAO is
Yeah.
all about. This is what a community of gamers is all about, right? So everybody wants to get in on the bonuses and everything else. Not imagine the spreadsheets that are going right now, that are going around. But we would be remiss not giving a massive shout out to Gene and Josie B. And hopefully we'll have one of those characters on here after this thing is over and they've actually been able to breathe and sleep a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of work managing this buy like this. I take my hat off to them. Thank you, guys.
I couldn't believe it when Infidel reached out to me the other day. He's like, hey, my group wants to get in with your group. Like, we're starting to see like everybody just kind of go, whoosh. Let's just do it together. Like, let's just do one massive group
One
buy
massive
together.
group buy.
And it's got to make the Splinterlands team. I know I was talking to Matt 16-bit the other day. I know a lot of people have been, and it's got to make them feel great after everything that they have gone through over the past few weeks with the layoffs and bear market and everything else, to see the community rally. Oh no, we want this game. We want to be able to be a part of this, and we're gonna show you by all of us coming together. I think that's absolutely incredible. So what is up? Undead Blocks is here. Scotty Fortune is here.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome, you guys. This is our Splinterlands weekend challenge stream. Those of you that don't know, we're throwing a 15,000 DEC tournament that is going on right now. I get all the tournaments mixed up because I've had to lunch right now. And so we do a tournament within Splinterlands twice a week for, how's it? One is for Europe and Asia, and that Damour leads that one. And then the other one is more for US, North America, South America, you know, everybody kind of on this side of the world. So 15,000 DEC. I know I accepted your friend request, Damien, actually. 15,000 DEC. And shall we see where we're at with it right now, you guys?
Yeah,
it looks
so
like we're in round 2 right now.
We had 92
Nice.
people checked in, so that's quite a big turnout, which is great.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this tonight. We had actually 119 people sign up. I know that I got this up a little bit late. I've actually been traveling this week. It's been a very crazy week. Luthien, tell me about the coolest thing that you have seen happen in the last week of Splinterlands. What is like the coolest battle you've seen, the coolest like gesture you've seen? Like you're over in the Discord over there a lot. So what is one of the coolest things that you've seen happen?
Well, for me personally, I just had Weirdbeard on my stream right before this, and that was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's probably the coolest thing that's happened to me this week.
What
That
has
is
he
excellent.
shared? Anything?
Share us some alpha. What is he gonna do?
Yes.
Some tournaments?
Oh, he was just getting all of us excited about battle passes and new player experience, and he has so much vision for this game. And every time I talk to him, I get so bullish. I get so bullish on the game. He has so much vision. He's
what
the
I love
goat.
about Weirdbeard is the fact that he doesn't play the game on purpose so that he can focus on the things that need to happen for the game and for the tournaments. And I think that is where this game is going to continue to shine, right? We're going to see me turn that audio off so that I do not have to get my ears blown out. But where I think that 2023 is going to be really great. I do have a little bit of alpha that I can share as well that I'm not sure anyone has seen yet.
Okay.
I think that you guys are going to like it. Give me just a second. We're in the middle of doing this, and we really do need to have Rogue here to talk about it. So I'm not going to like fully spoil or take his thunder, but I do have something to share alpha-wise with everyone. And I think this is the one that we approved, and I'll show it after this battle right here. So, how badly, chat, do you want to see the alpha that I'm about to share? I think you do. I really do think that you guys want to see this.
Let's go.
After we see YGG Brawlers, you know, I can accept the fact that Dragon is my long lost father, probably. I'm not gonna say son because that just makes me sound really old. So it looks like Dragon is going to take down Jenna 16, which is amazing.
You know, Dallin has become one of my favorite summoners.
Yeah.
That
There you
cripple
go.
is so good. So
Exactly.
underrated.
I've been saying that since the
Nice.
start.
Okay.
I agree, Luthien. I think Cripple is a very, very underrated ability.
So here is the alpha that I'm here to share with you.
Oh, that's
that.
pretty cool.
That is.
Here is the alpha that we have been working on. You have seen it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
That's awesome.
YGG SPL Esports official merch
Sure.
coming soon.
Coming soon.
So-
Nice. I love it, man.
We absolutely love it. We have been able to partner with YGG Prime a little bit on this as well, and so this is your alpha for the week. Rogue will have much more details on it, but everybody's schedule through the holidays have been a little bit difficult. But I do believe that hopefully this will be available for many of us. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I'd
so
love
there
to.
you go. That is your alpha for the week. If I can figure out why that decided to. I'm having a lot of issues with my computer today. So anyway, I know that y'all are excited about that. I know we're excited about it. And we'll let you in on the details if you desire to get your hands on one of those. So
Pretty cool looking.
So, Luthien, we have had a whole bunch of things that have gone up for proposals lately, and I'm just curious what your thoughts on some of these proposals that have happened, specifically in regards to the burning of Chaos Legion packs. How are you feeling about that?
I wasn't for burning of the packs. I don't know. I didn't like that proposal. There's just something about it. Burning packs. I don't know. Didn't care for it. But now that they're doing the group buys,
I think it's going to help.
Yeah, I think that will help.
I think it's going to
Mhm.
help. I think it
Yeah.
shows that people are. Oh, we got Splinterlands. Are you back again? Good to see you.
Always a strong
Splinterlands.ru.
contender, for sure.
Yep, always a strong contender. Al001, seeing some new people. What's up, Elephantium? So just having a
Nice.
little bit of a tournament tonight, you guys. It's gonna be a good time. No town hall to discuss. So that's 45 minutes of discussion point. Oh,
What?
that's kind of weird.
That sounds serious.
Luthien, do you need to talk to Baron?
Well, we've been playing Among Us together.
Oh, it happens. It happens.
Right. Okay. Well,
That is a good question. I'd like
that
to know.
explains.
What are the Web 2 games that you guys are playing right now?
Among Us, for sure.
I've noticed that you've been playing that. And I was like, I wonder if that's. Have you seen the reality version though?
I haven't. I don't
looks
have.
really
I don't
good.
have virtual reality, so I don't
It
have
looks
It
any.
is
so
a fun
good.
game, though. Always a fun game.
Actually, there's a blockchain game similar to Among Us. It's
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
Impostors.
Yeah.
Impostors.
Right.
Yeah, we were
right.
looking into that actually.
Yeah, that would be awesome to play it. Yeah.
I have been playing a lot of a game called Castaways, which is it's like a Web3 Minecraft. So I've been playing a lot of that lately.
Nice.
Diablo Immortal, yep. Diablo Immortal for sure is good. Overwatch 2 and Need for Speed, yep, absolutely. I have been playing also. I just got on Superior for the first time.
Oh yes, me too. It's
I
really
think that's the
Guys.
one Baron likes. Baron, you like
Guys,
that one, right?
it's
Superior?
strong.
it's
It's strong.
Really, really fun.
It's really strong.
Not heard
Very, very interesting. Dragoon's right here, going through.
that. Getting some free wins. Fleeing. Don't forget to submit those battles, guys.
Yep, for sure. It looks like our top contenders right now. BJY Shadow,
Regular contender.
Zligor,
That's a new
Queen
name.
Sylvia. We see Queen
Sylvia,
Sylvia in
always.
the
She was
Discord
the
line.
winner. She was the winner yesterday for my tournament. So always
Excellent.
a strong player.
It looks like a lot of people moving on, and we're just about to move into round 3, I believe. So just a few
Nice.
more battles to go. So, all right, favorite combination that you're seeing played right now, Luthien, go.
Uh,
I think team is what he means.
Favorite
So
card combination.
I have no
that you're
idea.
Mhm.
Putting me on the
Yeah.
spot. I don't know.
There's no such
Like-
thing as a favorite.
Yeah, how am I supposed to choose?
It depends on the
Kron.
rule set.
I heard people complaining about Kron
With the
Llama again today.
I
Saying-
do
Llama,
like
uh-huh.
Agger Longtail and Osher. That's a pretty good combo.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Sylvia again. What's up, Bob Carl J?
Bobcar J in the house.
Also, okay, mech.com. No, you're fine, Undead Blocks. It's always good to see you. If you guys have you guys seen Undead Blocks? Because we have played it multiple times on GameHunters, and it is really cool. If you like what zombie mode in Call of Duty,
Yeah.
if you like zombie mode, it is incredible. And we're about to see a whole bunch of really, really cool updates that are coming as well. I believe they're going straight to mobile, right, Cydrake? No, they're
No,
PC. They're PC,
It's
but
only
they're
for
going to
PC
be
right
building
now.
for mobile eventually. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and
So-
that's the thing right now. I think even though we are in a bear market, every different project are still developing here in the bear market, and that's really cool because they don't care about if the price of the token is dropping. They just are focusing on the development of the game or the development of for a DeFi platform, for example. So it's really cool for that.
You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited that Luthien joined us tonight. Chat, aren't you excited that Luthien joined us tonight? First off, Luthien is the queen of Splinterlands, straight up.
No.
I will die on that sword. She is the
Yeah,
queen.
I think so, yeah.
I think so too. She had a very long stream before this, though. So when she
did.
has to duck out, it was so nice of you to come and join us, Luthien. Thank you so much. We
Thank
truly
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't stay longer. I'm
It's okay.
No,
You
don't
have
worry.
gone
Right.
a long time streaming already. So if you are not following Luthien as well, when is your Splinterlands TV stream, Luthien?
I stream on Splinterlands TV Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's
So come and join me.
come and hang out with Luthien, you guys. Before you go, though, let's give a big happy birthday to Gohan. It is
Happy
his
birthday,
Oh,
Gohan.
feliz
Gohan's
cumpleaños,
birthday.
Gohan.
Happy birthday, Gohan.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Those of you that do not know, it is Gohan's birthday every week. And he is 120 years old
Only 120?
by now. It's got to be. I mean, we've been wishing him a happy birthday okay. It's been about 18 months that we've all been streaming together, and we've wished him happy birthday pretty much every week.
So that's 52 a year.
So it's 52 a year. So we're almost at the end of the second year. So we're really he is like 100. He's like 100 and something years old now. So he'll be 104 at the end of this month. So it'll be great. So also, don't you guys think that there should be a LastDragon card? I really feel like there should be Luthien, if you and Baron ever get the top prize and get to make a card, what would it take, theoretically, what would it take for you to push, that's true, Scotty Fortune, a LastDragon with
a
last stand? That would be excellent. Would it be tempting?
I would do it without you giving me anything because I think that would be really awesome.
That
I
sounds like
a
Nice
LastDragon card. We need a LastDragon card. I actually think that it would be really fun for some of the people that have been in this for so long, it would be cool to have a Luthien card and an aggro card and a just specific community members that have
People
been
from
part
our
of this for a long time.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
like that.
you can't disregard Bulldog, a Bulldog card or an Infidel card. Like there's some really cool things that could be there. I know that that's usually one of the top prizes for like whoever buys the most packs, but it would be really cool if they did that as a community event at some point.
That would be cool.
Anyway, guys, let's give a huge thank you to Luthien, and let's let her go to bed because
you, my
she's had a long
nemesis.
weekend.
Thank you,
So-
everyone.
All
Don't worry.
right.
You can
Yeah,
challenge
thank
me
you.
anytime. Don't worry.
You can. That's right. That's right. You can challenge Cydrake anytime and wipe the floor with him like normal.
Of course not. I will learn the next time.
Bye,
Back
everyone.
loser. Bye, Luthien. Thanks for joining
Bye,
us.
sis.
Good
Hello,
night.
hello.
Welcome, Bakuoni.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Wait a second. There's a whole bunch of things that we're learning about Undead Blocks right now. He helped Dwayne create TNA.
Oh.
Like, why have we never talked about? Okay, why have we never
Wow.
talked about this on GameHunters? That you are
Yeah.
so into Splinterlands. Like, I did not know
we didn't
this.
know. Yeah.
What
Like,
is his
Grant.
in-game name?
Grant, I feel like you're. I feel like I feel. Is this live?
We are live.
No,
This is
no,
indeed live.
it's not
No.
live.
really, really live. We are alive.
You are
It's not live at
mistaken.
all. It's one-
Another 420 king.
Why are you not in a YGG guild with us? That's all I've got to ask right now, Grant. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this.
Well, he just said he's
Oh.
part of the TNA community, right? So that's why.
Oh, that's true. I keep trying to get Dwayne to come over. I keep trying to get Dwayne to come over to be an alliance guild with us. I'm just kind of like, come on, man! Like we're throwing
Oh.
200,000 DEC worth of tournaments every single month. Like this group buy that is happening, 150,000 USD. Come on, come hang out. JD, don't be toxic. No reason to be upset. No reason.
Was
Don't be angry like angry chipmunk.
It's
fine.
joke. That's all.
It's his job.
Small
It's
joke.
his job. Baku, did you go on a date today? Is that why you were late?
No,
It's
no.
cool. No, you can tell us, bro. We won't tease you too much.
Nah, it wasn't a date. It's coming back late.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
All right. Fair enough.
Mm.
So, how has your Splinterlands ventures been lately, Baku? Won anything epic?
Not really. It kind of just evened out to average.
All right. Well, so you haven't won like $600 in SPS lately, like you did?
No, unfortunately.
Wow.
Cedric, were you
unfortunately-
here?
So lucky.
Were you here when that happened?
Yeah.
Baku was like, "I gotta show you guys this," and
Well,
And I'm like,
luckily only
"What?"
happens
Yeah.
once in a blue moon, right? It doesn't happen every month.
It was like,
I couldn't
guys,
believe it. Guys, you gotta see this.
got something.
You can see this.
I just won a lot. I just won a lot of SPS. How the opening's been? I just hit Diamond 3 last season, so I was pretty happy with that, especially since I have a not quite maxed silver deck.
Last season I
you hit
luckily
champ?
managed to get onto the champ one.
Okay.
Luckily. So I got into like top 15, I think.
Nice, Buck.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was like last few hours I did it, because I was like, screw it. There's not much difference between like champ 2 and champ 1. If I get there, I'll get there.
We
so I
got
was like, I might as well
Mondroid
try.
versus Smart Start. So this should be a very good battle right here.
Wow.
Baku, I just asked everyone else a little bit ago, what is a Web 2 game that you're playing a lot of right now? The bear.
I'm not. What kind of categorizes as like a Web 2 game?
Old
What's
style
something
games.
else what's something that's not on the blockchain? Like, what else are you playing right
Final Fantasy,
Uh,
Mario Brothers,
Apex
Teenage Mutant
Legends?
Ninja
now? Smash
Turtles.
Brothers. Smash
Ah,
Brothers.
Smash
Apex?
Brothers. Oh yeah.
Why don't we ever have Smash Brothers tournaments on here? I feel like we need to.
Great. I would participate definitely.
I'm so bad at that game. I'm the
I
worst.
love it. I'm
I've
really
never
good.
played it, so I have no
You've
idea.
never played?
No, I haven't.
Interesting.
Baku, what other games are you playing right now? The
Uh,
audience wants to know.
Apex
The Legend of
Legends.
Zelda.
Apex Legends. Okay.
There's a kind of like a
Shooter.
it's kind of like 2D Sims. It's called like RimWorld.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Oh,
I basically call it war simulator, a war crime simulator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's basically just do whatever the
Slaughtering
hell you
people,
want.
yeah.
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 So
Ooh,
it's like-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Legends of Zelda.
okay. Some old classics coming out, yeah.
Dude, I enjoyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I played a lot of Super Nintendo.
Sure.
Did anybody here own a Game Boy, like one of the first ones? Cydrake, were you even old enough?
Yes, the big one,
Like Tetris,
the great one. Yeah.
the one that was not in color. Baku, were
Yes.
you even alive yet? I don't think you was.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember if it was in color or not, but I'm
Look
pretty
at
sure
this.
I played like the early ones.
I'm gonna follow Dragon through this entire event.
Fispa kicking butt. Wow, what a surprise.
Oh, nice.
D Tough stuff.
Tough stuff is in here. Nice.
He's doing well. Slafer Red, he's usually there.
Yeah.
Dragon right here.
I'm pretty sure I
suppose you-
should have played the first one, but
You-
the second
if
TMT
you-
I don't think I played.
If you were born before '89, like Gohan would know. Yeah, original Game Boy
Yeah,
was released
yes.
in
Gohan
'89. So if you were born before '89, but that doesn't mean necessarily anything. Like you could have been born after '89 and still gotten an old Game Boy from like your brother or sister.
Oh
or
yeah, I
something.
definitely played the old Game Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
I really enjoyed it. Does anybody remember having controller finger blisters
Oh,
from playing too much? Like,
yeah.
and your parents are like, "I
Every
told
time.
you these video games are gonna rot your mind."
Evil.
It's like, no.
I
had a
don't
Sega
care.
Genesis. I
need
don't
to
care.
finish.
Let me die happy.
I have to
Um,
complete the
hey.
game.
Original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega
Oh.
Genesis.
Yes. Oh wait, not
Nice.
Sega Genesis.
It was
that?
amazing. Amazing. All right, so let's get back to this tournament. We are in round 3 still. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people advance. It looks like Splinterlands RU advances. Wangsmith. Okay, we're still waiting on this
Strong
one.
contender as well. Regular here in the tournaments.
Mondroid and Smart Start are going to battle
Oh,
it out
damn.
100%.
Damien said
Uh,
he voiced Gohan and Dragon Ball Z in
That's
in
pretty cool,
the
man.
Philippines.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
Wow.
See?
That is
That's
fantastic.
cool. Nice.
Bonk's Adventure on Turbo Graphics.
Oh,
I
Box of Bitches. Oh shit.
Oh,
that game was
what
wacky
happened
as
to
hell.
Queen Sylvia
Got knocked out
Ah.
by
by Owl?
Oh, that's a new name.
Wow.
I
Never
don't
heard of
recognize
that
that
name.
one.
I have not heard of Guardians of Glory, but that's I mean, that's great to
Owl.
see new players coming on in.
Sure.
So
sure.
you guys, I have a little bit more alpha. I know that I've already shared the YGG SPL shirt design that is coming soon. We might, if you're part of YGG SPL, I haven't decided if we're going to do it for a weekend challenge, but we might. So the DAO's rentals have been going really well. I know I told Damour this, like really, really well. And we might have a couple special YGG SPL tournaments that have extended prizes. So I just saw the number that is like they think that we're going to bring in for
Nice.
this month. And I think we're going to be able to do some very nice Christmas tournaments, which should be very, very fun. Giving back to the community, giving back to the DAO. So we're pretty excited about that. So all right, it looks like we're getting really close here to ending this round. So I always rent YGG SPL. What was the first console game that you played, Damour? Like, what was the first, and were your parents against it? That's what I'm really curious about.
My dad has been against gaming since day one. He's hated it forever and a day. Always forbid me to put games on the computer or on the console or play console. But I didn't anyway. You know, when he was away on business trips, I installed the game and I played.
Uninstall it, then you uninstall it really quick and try not to get caught.
Well, I just kept it in the place where he doesn't look, right? He doesn't go into all the drives and all the spaces. You know, I just kept it hidden.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And carried on playing. My first console game was probably like Mario Brothers 2, I think, was on the Super NES.
Okay.
Yeah, was that Super Mario's 2 of the which version of it?
Oh, I don't know which version.
Was it what was the other name for it?
I think it was called Super Mario Brothers 2. I think Super Mario Bros 2.
Yeah, because we started with the Nintendo, with the NES, and you had 1, 2, and 3 of the Mario Brothers. And then you went to the Super NES, and that was probably one of my favorite Mario Brothers games of all time.
Yeah.
When it was like, oh my gosh, it's changed. Like, this is incredible. Damien, I'm with you. So I started with Atari as well, and I did not have the Pong, the special Pong, like controllers, but we did play Pong. Space Invaders was always really, really good.
I played Frogger on the PC.
I played Frogger on Atari as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
It looks
classic.
like D-Tough is moving on as well.
It's called Doki Doki Panic, the first version of Super Mario's 2.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Because from where you're at, there could be different names too, right?
Yes,
it wouldn't
it
necessarily
depends
be called the same
on
thing.
the continent. Mhm.
It was
Um,
kind of like the version where they made it really weird, where you don't step on units to kill them, but you you pick them up and then throw.
Spy
at
Hunter
people.
was fantastic.
Oh yeah, I remember
Spy
that
Hunter
one.
was so
Yes.
good. I really like Spy Hunter. And we used to play Labyrinth. I think that's what it was called. And that was the one where you had the 8-bit character that had to go find the key in the different colored rooms, and that was all there was to it. But in my opinion, the very first Legend of Zelda was absolutely incredible. Like, all the different, like, did anybody ever get the Nintendo Power? The Nintendo Power magazine, so that you could find all the secrets and stuff. Like,
I've never played Zelda.
There was a
only played it on the
hotline.
airplane.
There was a hotline you could call and get help if you got stuck, because there was no internet. So it was like, when you got stuck, like, that's what you did.
Yes.
And you
That
would
was
have to pay.
the Wikipedia.
Yeah, you'd have to pay like $1 a minute or something like that.
pay?
Cool.
It was it was
Expensive.
crazy. Yeah, it was
Wow.
really expensive, and parents were getting these huge credit card bills
Bills.
because their kids were swiping their credit cards and then going and calling and asking these places for help, which was insane.
Hilarious.
We are still. It looks like this is our final battle right here between Yeshua.
That's a
I think it's
complicated name.
Yeshua the Highest and
Right.
Marfy Boy. I'm just gonna say Marfy Boy. All right, let's see the first one between these two.
Some great games. Contra,
Yeah.
Prince of Persia.
Oh, Duck Hunt.
Wolfenstein.
Oh,
You
the
Duck
Duck
Hunt.
Guys, I watched this thing about Prince of Persia and how the original designer created it. There's a YouTube like small documentary on it. It's fascinating. Like, it's really cool. And speaking of which, Grant, there is also a documentary that I saw on YouTube talking about the changeover from the the quarter games that you would play into console games, and how people started like hacking their arcade games so that they could change it out or whatever. Like it was a thing.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's on YouTube. Look them up. Like it's like the history of video games or something like that. And it literally, no, it was on Netflix. It's like a 6 episode series. And I looked at my wife and I was like, this is literally my childhood. And it literally started at like Atari. Before Atari, it started with coin ops into Atari and then Nintendo. Like it just kept going. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Damien. Documentary in Netflix.
Games we played.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
Interesting.
So, Undead, I actually tried to do that once. It never worked. Yeah, I tried to tape a string to the quarter and drop it in and bring it back, but they put those anti-pull devices in eventually.
Okay.
And it made it really hard.
Hmm.
Let's see who wins this one here. We're still waiting for these two to play each other so that we can keep moving to
I watched
round
a little
4.
bit of that King of Kong documentary.
Wow.
Yeah, was it good?
It was okay. I didn't
Yeah.
complete it, didn't finish watching it.
Guys, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if the internet went away now. I would be so depressed.
Yeah.
I would just be like, where am I gonna get my entertainment? Like, I don't have YouTube anymore. Like, I'm telling
What do
you,
you mean?
like
Like,
YouTube.
oh yeah, YouTube. Yeah, that's
I'm just
true.
like,
It's
Like
90%
how-
of my lifestyle, pretty much, if the internet's gone.
I watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix. Like for real.
Yeah, me too.
We're still waiting on
Probably
this.
worry
going
about a
forward.
lot more than just the internet.
Oh,
About what
and
I-
Crunchyroll. Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
watch
yeah,
anime,
probably.
Shit.
so yeah, it would be
all my
really difficult.
banks, all the
Yeah, no anime, no nothing.
Yeah.
I hope that these guys are not locked out of this because it's been like this for a little while.
There were some issues yesterday, but I do think a refresh and a browser shutdown does fix it. So if you're having problems selecting a team, just close down your browser, open up again, and just do a refresh, and you should be fine.
This is amazing, Damien. It was Mission Impossible. We borrowed a key from an attendant and was able to have a key duplicator make a dupe, and we were able to return it back to him before he noticed.
Nice. Borrowed. Right,
Did you
okay.
guys like
Borrow a
steal from the
key.
coin op machines, or did you just make it so you could keep playing? That's
How
what I
did
really
you
want.
borrow it?
Well, they would.
Who would
They would
ever let
open-
you borrow the? Hey,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, can I
It was-
borrow?
It's
He
borrowed.
says borrowed
Can I borrow the
in,
key?
in quotes, meaning he
Here.
stole it.
Here's a bag of weed. Like, here you go. Like, go out back. I'll be right back. I'm not
But they
gonna,
must have
I'm not gonna
noticed,
duplicate
right?
this key.
Yeah.
Free-
No way
free
they
games
would have
forever.
like.
You put
All
your
of it-
quarter in. You
The
open
question
key,
is,
take out-
Damien, did you go to
Borrow.
Did you go to the same arcade after that was over and play free games, or did you go to a different arcade and play free games there? Because
Does
I
it
would
work
think
on-
you would want to go to a different arcade so you couldn't get caught.
But does one key work on other arcades? Maybe, I suppose.
It looks like they're
depends, I
actually
guess.
in right here. It says that they're battling, so maybe it's there. Yeah. All right. So wait, who actually made it through? Looks like Yeshua the Hutt is the one who made it
So there
through.
we
So
go.
let's watch that final game. Oops, wrong button. I almost hit results there.
Yeah, I can imagine you paying with a coin and then opening the thing, taking out your coin and paying again with the same coin, right? It's like an infinite loop. It's like,
Nowadays, I'm surprised you guys didn't just
Yeah.
like wait until like it was really busy in the arcade. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna get some quarters. I need some
yeah,
quarters.
yeah, let's
You
go
just,
get
like,
some
open
quarters
up
and
the
go buy some
hopper.
ice cream.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, everything has everything has camera.
Cameras
nowadays.
everywhere now.
Yeah. All right, so Yeshua the highest moves on, and we are now in round 4.
For top 16.
Top 16, you guys. All right, let's see who's in here, who we recognize. Splinterlands are you, BJY Shadow. Look at this, Dragon. I'm voting for.
Dragon.
I am hoping for Dragon, but D-Tough is a very difficult opponent. Let me just tell you
Ooh,
that
that's gonna be a hard,
right now.
hard fight.
That's gonna be a hard. That's gonna be a hard battle right there.
But not impossible.
Not impossible. It can happen. Mondroid going against Owl. Double one. I think that Dragon is the final
YGG.
YGG member.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Nice. Congrats to him then.
Let's go, Dragon.
Gohan, we need to remind me, Cydrake, we need to talk to Gohan about this tomorrow. Because he's just like, yeah, nah, just open the door and load it with like $5 worth of play.
There you go.
As if he's done this before.
Yeah.
Sounds experienced.
He's the
He sounds
expert.
experienced.
Listen, birthday boy, we all know.
Like, come on. I have more ideas about how to do it.
No, Damien, I am the last dragon. Dragon is my dad, and because I can't be the oldest one. Like that makes me feel too old. So
Yeah, you also can't be the last if he's your son, right? Because then
Right,
your son would
exactly.
be the last.
Yes,
So
you
it's-
Exactly,
have to be the last.
exactly.
The last. The
if
last.
I am the last, I mean, he could be my brother. You're right. He could be my brother. That's a good word. It's a good word. So
uncle, cousin.
so best your most favorite game of all time. Cydrake.
Oh wow!
Right.
I think
It's rough.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in
You're
Time.
a liar. You are a liar.
Or Pokemon. Pokemon the blue version.
Oh, it's got to be the Pokemon. Yeah.
Pokemon,
yeah,
of
Pokemon
course.
the blue version. Definitely. Yeah.
Online.
Damour, who is your favorite? By the way, have I just mentioned that I can't wait till we get a streamer version of these tournaments, so that people can't see it? Damour, what's your favorite game of all time? Oh, Duke
That's a
Nukem
very
was
difficult
good.
one.
Duke
That's a very
Nukem was
difficult
good.
one.
Oh,
I
but Final
really-
Fantasy Ultimate is a good one.
I really played Diablo 2 for a very, very long time.
Diablo
Oh,
2.
yeah, also that
Guys,
one.
I made a
was-
lot of money on Diablo 2. That was before all the game companies started like cracking
Hey.
down. You could sell on eBay. So I
didn't
would
even know
sell
that.
items from Diablo 2 on eBay.
I
And
had
no one
such a-
seemed to have a problem,
Dang.
until people started selling things from World of Warcraft. And I actually want to say it's Blizzard that initially started cracking down on all of it.
Yeah, yeah, for
Somebody
sure.
might in
Probably.
chat might know.
Interesting.
What about you,
Um,
Baku? Favorite game of all time?
Oh, I guess if like playing the most of the series would be like a Final Fantasy series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Those I
Which
would
one?
have played the
That's a good
most out
one.
of.
Yeah. Do you ever replay? Any of
Which
them?
one?
Did you ever replay any
Uh,
of the Final Fantasies?
Yeah, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, the 7, it's a good one.
Resident
yeah.
Evil was good, Dave. I agree with you. That first one scared the Jesus out of me.
Scary game. Scary game, for sure.
So
All
come
the
one
horror
and two.
games, basically.
I don't do well with horror games. Ask Cydrake, he knows. Damour, have you decided what's your favorite of all time?
Sure. No, it's difficult for me. StarCraft, the original, I
Oh,
really, really loved.
yeah.
Shit.
You know, one of the best RTSs ever.
True.
I agree with you in that. It is one of the best
Oh,
RTS.
yeah.
It's just too many games.
Age of the
Oh.
Empires, StarCraft, World of Warcraft. Wow.
Look, World of Warcraft I loved as well. I mean, I spent 10 years playing World of Warcraft. You know,
EverQuest 1. EverQuest 1. I played Ultima Online.
That one I didn't play.
Ultima Online, I still think that. No, for me, I have a very, very special place in my heart for EverQuest 1, which finally the World of Warcraft guys will give credit to. That's what they got their inspiration
ideas.
from.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
But EverQuest 1, I played within the first 2 weeks. And and I had no idea what it was, and I have never since had that level of addiction. Looks like D-Tough took out Dragon.
Oh,
Was that your first MMO
Great.
that you played?
Technically, Ultima Online would be.
Yeah, I played Ultimate Online as well.
Um,
Narrowing it down, yeah, I can't say that I play any of those games anymore. I haven't touched it in years. Something that I have replayed a lot is Civilizations, right? All of them. From 1 all the way up to 6 right now. I do still play Civilization every now and again. But that's not for everyone. Not many people like Civilizations. It's a very different type of game.
yeah.
Gohan has a good question here. He says, when we ask this again in years, is it going to be a Web 3 game?
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think
I'd love to
100%.
say
It's going to
it's gonna be this game.
I don't think we see it as Web 3 anymore, though. Like, I don't think... I think the NFT buzzword we're eventually going to see go away because it's got too much negative connotation to it. It's just going to be, yeah, I own... there's a marketplace I can sell my stuff.
Mhm.
It's just going to be a game. Like, it's not going to be like a Web 3 game or Web 2 game or whatever. And I also think, and I know that we've talked about this a lot with Grant on Undead Blocks, but I also
yeah.
I also think that there's going to I don't think we're going to see it's going to be seamless. Like, whether the blockchain is the ledger that tracks it or not, nobody's going to know and nobody's going to care. I think that's what's going to happen. I think these weird tokenomic funding rounds and stuff like that is going to be called exactly what it is, and that's a Ponzi scheme. I think that's what it's going to be called in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, or it's going to be considered an investment round. You know,
Yeah, I think
you can invest in. You can invest.
Yeah,
you can
it's going
invest
to be
in-
like the new stocks, for example.
It should
Because-
be treated as securities.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
That's what they are. Essentially.
I know that you don't want it to be called a security. Like, I get it, and people in Web3 really don't want it to be called a security. But the bottom line is you can't have both.
Certain
You
things should
cannot
be.
have
Yeah.
fully decentralized, and then when FTX crashes and takes billions of dollars of people's money and gets away with it, you can't have both. So what do you want? Do you want regulation where your money is kind of protected, or do you want full decentralization? There's probably going to be a hybrid somewhere in between is the truth. But the bottom line is and I've said this a million times, most of us gamers don't care about the investment side of it. We care, like, if I want to play the stock market or sit there, that makes sense. This is why we ended staking to mint, so it's not a security. Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
my point is that you sit there and you say that you sit there and you want full decentralization. Well, then you had Axie get hacked. You've had how many exchanges that have gone down with absolutely no guarantee for your money, no guarantee for your investment, no guarantee for anything. And then you cry foul when FTX is using billions of user money. That is, and I can't tell you how many times in the last 18 months I've heard, well, yeah, that's just crypto. Yeah, my wallet got hacked. Oh, that's just crypto. Yeah, I just lost, $100,000. It's just crypto.
Because
Well-
it's the mainstream media non-stop blaring this FUD about crypto.
Yes.
Because they're owned
Yeah,
by
but they're
who?
all invested in it. Make no mistake, they're all invested in it.
Sure,
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
At least a portion of their portfolio.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're waiting on the final matches between Splinterlands RU and BJY Shadow, and Jaffa and I Am Gem. I think we've seen I Am Gem before,
I am
and I
Jim,
feel
a
like we've
regular
seen Jaffa
player.
before too. Yeah.
Sure, both of those names I recognize. They are contenders, regular
Yeah.
contenders.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's. Oh wow. Bernie's fine one. I lands last fall.
Ouch! I'm really sorry.
One of the
about
things
that.
I'm wondering, because I saw this in an early interview with Aggie and those guys, is I've heard that on the Hive blockchain that you have the ability to get your items back if something goes horribly wrong. Is that true, or is it not true? Does anybody
Have
know?
you tried logging a support ticket, Bernie, to see if they can assist you perhaps in any way?
I know that that's part of the reason why they locked cards, like give you the ability to lock cards so they can't be moved.
Yeah.
So I know that that's part of why they ended up doing it. Okay, it looks like we have a couple more people who have decided. Oh, Mondroid.
Going to third and final battle.
Sorry, Mondroid. Mondroid, Owl,
Owl,
heavy
Yikes.
contender here.
Owl is kicking out the
I wonder-
big names,
Wow.
showing
I
up.
wonder who Owl is.
Yeah.
Do you think Owl 001 is different than Owl 002?
Very, very likely.
Well,
Just asking. Just asking.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm telling you guys, if I were playing in these tournaments, I would not be using, like, if it was a big tournament, I would just move. I would do exactly what Al's doing. I would just be like, yeah, it's just gonna be some random Joe Blow. If you ever see anybody in there that's named Joe Blow 001, it's probably me.
Joe.
It's me.
Probably.
It's me.
Yeah, right.
It's me.
Joe
I just want everybody to know that. Bernie said,
Yeah.
did support and no help at all.
Said they
Uh,
couldn't track it, even though
not
the
mean.
account I could see.
Yeah, that could
Yeah.
happen. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, people are like, oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry. But like, say that you got 25, 50 grand, 100 grand in this game. You hit last August. You know what I mean? Like when everything's mooning over the moon and you want to cash out a little bit and you get hacked. Like,
That's harsh.
I remember hearing before Cydrake and I started playing this game, I remember hearing it looks like Yeshua the Highest moved through again.
Indeed.
I remember hearing how a hack had just happened. And they were trying to out where the issues were. I remember that pretty clearly. And it was right before we all got in the middle of it. $330. Yeah. Yeah. But now that $330, like I started with 500 and it scared me. And that account would be worth a lot more than $330 right now, I can tell you that, because you had Untamed.
for sure.
I mean, Llama, I remember Llama was 11 when we started, right, Cydrake? Went up to 20.
Yeah, really, really cheap.
It was Yodin that was the expensive one. It was like $30. So
And also the kitty was like I don't know, 100 or 200, something like
you
that.
kept telling me you kept telling me to get a kitty because it was, and I was like, no, I don't want to. No, that's too much.
Expensive.
Mango Mayhem has entered the building. Mango, we were just talking about you earlier about how we were wondering if you were around, and I mean it's almost time for his lunch rush there.
I
So
am Jim here also. Nice. Welcome.
I am Gem. Some good play there. You are in the top 8.
Top
Welcome.
8. Round
Congrats.
5.
Nice,
We
nice.
are. These are our top 8 tonight, you guys. And
Oh.
Tough stuff.
oh, you told him we were talking about him? Yeah. I have heard that Mango makes a mean American cheeseburger. I've heard that in the Philippines. If you want a cheeseburger,
Oh, nice.
you need to go to the Mango Cafe.
Ah,
So
Is it Mango Cafe?
he has a restaurant in the Philippines.
Oh dang!
Nice.
does run a restaurant, yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
good.
that would
Thanks.
piss me off too. Mylar
Oof,
is worth quite a bit
Mylar.
right now.
X Master and the Trujillo.
Axe Master
The Trujillo, I
Trujillo.
remember buying
Ooh, the
Trujillo.
is a great card.
It's still a great card.
Mhm.
Still
Yeah,
a great
they
card.
are, they are.
So,
Mango Lounge, that's the name.
Mango
Lounge.
Lounge. That's what it is.
The Mango Lounge.
The Mango Lounge. What city is it in? For those of you in the Philippines that want a great place to hang out, to talk about Splinterlands, they do a ton of in-person meetups and tournaments and stuff like that at the Mango Lounge. So give
confirmed by
the
Dave.
deets, Mango Mayhem. Give the deets so people from PH can come visit you. Baku will take a plane ride and he'll come visit you.
Nice.
Baco should be very
Just
close,
go
I think.
back from-
Back to work, Mango. Yes, it is.
back.
Oh, great.
Baku
I'm
still
quite
rents
close.
all his way up to. Baku still rents his way all the way up to champion.
No, not for my main anymore.
Well, that's
Oh.
because you want all that SPS. You're good now.
You are rich
Good
now.
now.
You don't need
he's
any
very
more.
wealthy. He's very, very wealthy. All right. All right, you guys.
Okay.
So,
I am Gem
and his address is fully doxed. Fully doxed, Baku.
Yes.
I was renting 100% of my cards to make it to champion.
Wow.
Yes. Can you still do that is the question. And
I'm sure you can.
can
sure
you
some
do it
people
and
do.
break even is the question.
Yeah, that's the bigger one.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
you
'cause
gotta.
you need to get to champion fast to be able to do it. And you're basically pushing we should do it. We should do a Damour. Like, we should do a series
Yeah.
to like go
Try it out.
a freshie account all the way
Oh.
from
That would
novice
be interesting.
to
Mhm.
see what it takes to get to champion. I
I,
bet it
I
would be,
would say it has to be like early in the season because otherwise it
I
might
am
get
Gem,
like
just
pricey.
one. I think that yeah, if you're gonna do it, you got to be able to do it fast,
Yeah.
and you got to not care about RC or anything. Like, you literally just grind it to try and see how you can get there. And I think the bigger challenge would be, honestly, the harder part of it would be like some cards are worth like so much more in other leagues. So like, you would need to know what cards you were going to rent for bronze, for silver, for gold, for diamond, and then for champion, and they would be different cards. So Mango says you can get to champ with Chaos Rift Watchers, but within 7 days, as opposed to renting Untamed, you can get within 5 days. So are you saying that if you rent Untamed, you can get there in 5 days? Is that what you're saying?
It's quicker
If
with
you
the
rent
Untamed.
everything, you could probably get
Yeah.
to Champ 3 in like the second day already.
Okay.
If you have a Lux, I've heard it's so broken you can.
That card is
Literally just
annoying
do.
as AF, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, for $1,000 cards, you better. All right. Looks like D-Tough moves on.
Well, they're going for
Um,
703. I looked yesterday.
So they've lost $250 in value.
No, I mean
Well,
the original price was 500, right? So
Technically,
500.
Yeah, Lamacron from Novice to Gold. No doubt that's the way to do it. Also, we need to We need to give some credit here. Bulldog has a series going at the moment for it, so he's trying to do it right now too.
Nice, nice.
Um,
Definitely
yeah.
doable. Obviously.
I mean, there's no doubt that it's doable. Because people do it all the time. The question is, I would want to know how much it actually cost to do it. Because you're obviously you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money to do it. Would be my guess.
It's
Oh.
a lot.
Dwayne sold a Lux for $604 the other day.
Yeah, I think
Well,
this is the moment for selling a Lux, because I think it's going to drop the price.
It's not worth the rental cost right now. Yeah. See, that's the fear, right?
Mm.
I don't wanna rent, because I did that in my early days of Splinterlands. I rented stuff.
I remember talking to you about that.
Played up, and then I kept on losing every season. I kept on losing. So I got to the higher positions, but I just kept on losing money, bleeding money. I do rent now, but I cover my costs way more on the SPS earnings.
All right, so I am Gem and D-Tough Stuff moving on, and then we're gonna see what Splinterlands RU does versus Cade, and Yashua the Highest versus Al 001. Let's see here. Let's see. Why?
Yeah, that's kind of my position as well, Bernie.
Damian Wolf says you owned cards to get to silver, but then rented diamond champ level cards working silver. What is SPS? What is SPS at right now?
I can tell you now. So it's 3.5 cents.
0.74 per. No, that's EC. Yeah,
Three and a half cents.
Not
three and a
bad.
half. 3.5 cents. Yeah. So, Undead, are you still actively playing with your guild? Curious about this. I've got DMs to him now. I'm just like, wait a second. Yeah, $15, but I mean, okay, looks like Al took out.
Bernie has all my cards. Okay.
Bernie has all your cards. So do you make Bernie split his profits with you? Because I know Baku has a deal too, where he has a really high level account, but he has to split it. Well, you do have a few things going on with your game right now.
Of course.
Just saying. If you guys have not checked out Undead Blocks, you definitely need to go check it out. They've got a whole bunch of stuff happening. I bought them actually. That's excellent. Undead, you need to share your link so people can come check out your game. So, yeah, if you guys like first-person shooters, zombie mode first-person shooters, it's a fantastic game. It's really, really good. We've had them on twice on GameHunters, and it will not disappoint. D-Tough is just like, I want to know what the one loss was. What's going on right now? Oops, wrong.
You're playing Castaway.
I might be playing Castaways right now. This is Web3 Minecraft. Yeah, Web3 Minecraft. So it's super fun. All right, it looks like we're going into a playoff between Owl and Yeshua the Highest.
Okay.
So all right, here we go. You know what I have noticed though, you guys? I have not seen a lot of Llama-Cron. Even the lower level Llama-Cron.
You won't see it often. It is very expensive to rent, so.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
And it's pretty niche as well.
It is very strong for lower levels in particular.
Yeah, it beats through up to about silver, I think. Llama-Cron does.
Yeah, in gold, I beat Kron easily. The long Kron. I'm not
Yeah,
really scared of it.
yeah. Especially if you see that they're playing it over and over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there's something that I wanted to bring up to talk with the community about a little bit right now, and it's something that I've personally kind of been struggling with a little bit. It looks like these are our top 4. D-Tough. We're waiting on the 4th, but I am
nice.
Gem, Splinterlands, RU, and D-Tough stuff. It's something that I know that we've talked about before, but I kind of want to bring it up again. How I really struggle with alts, you guys. Like, I have an alt, but I just really struggle with, like, it makes me personally feel like people have their mains with their main name, and then people have their alt accounts, and then the alt accounts, they'll be like, hey, I'm gonna, for one reason or another, yeah, I've got my main account in a top 5 guild or whatever, or I've got my main account over in, we could even keep it in YGG SPL. I've got my main account over in Brawlers, but I want to put my alt account in Dragons. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts my feelings. Like, it's like, is our guild not good we are top 15. It's not like we're small potatoes here. But it makes me, ask, is there a reason? Is there something? Okay, we have our top 4 right here. It looks like Owl went through.
Owl made through.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. Impressive.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Very
First
impressive.
time player making it all the way to the semifinals.
So, what is your guys' take on it? Like, Cydrake, how do you feel about it?
Well, you should think the guilds as companies, like for example Pepsi or Coca. Well, definitely, yeah, it hurts when you see that somebody that you know it's playing for another guild or with another clan. But on the other hand, well, it's an ecosystem that if everybody keeps playing and keeps the project really alive, well, that helps to everybody. So
And
that's
to be
one way.
fair, I just want to say as well, I actually don't think this is a personal issue with players having multiple accounts. I think this is a Splinterlands game
Yeah.
design flaw.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Because not only are you allowing bots, which we've discussed forever, you're
All the time.
allowing you're allowing multiple accounts to easily be able to change between different guilds and everything else, and there's no penalty for it. So like, if you want to come in and be a part of YGG SPL, all you need is one of your accounts to be in an official YGG guild. Now, getting an official YGG guild is a harder thing, but I look at all of these other guilds that are out there. We can talk about IG, we can talk about KU, we can talk about all these guys that are top 5. They're great guilds, they're powerhouses, there's no doubt about it. But what guilds out there offer the power of what the YGG SPL SubDAO offers? Like, if you are a part of the YGG SPL SubDAO right now, you have access to 200K worth of DEC every single month in private tournaments. You have access to a massive group buy that's happening right now, and they've been very open about it. You're getting a 90% bonus instead of an 85% bonus. You have access to all of these things,
And the tokens.
and let's not forget about the GAP program that then gives you access to YGG SPL tokens, plus gives you access to YGG Prime tokens. And so it's like, so for me, I know that I'm personally vested in YGG. Like, I get that. But for me, I look at it and I go, there are no other value propositions rather than a guild ranking, maybe being higher than any other group in the space. NFT Arcade is coming out with some amazing like guild tools and stuff like that. Like, I get all of that. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
I think for me, the biggest reason people are choosing these other ones is they want to be in the best guild. They want to be in the strongest guild. So it's more of a like, it's like a badge of honor type thing rather than the value they're getting out of the guild system.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think we could solve that if we climb higher, right? If we become the top 5, we can very likely, draw those players.
And we have and to be fair, we have the players in Dragons to be within at least top 10. We have some crazy strong accounts that are there. So yeah, moderator. I mean, I hear you. Oh, and by the way, we're very close to tier 4.
Damn.
We have focused on that arena heavily even before. We were focusing on it already. For some reason, like I don't know, Damour might remember better than me, but like we have always focused on the arena instead of the store. We didn't focus on the store. That is crazy, by the way, that I am Gem just beat D-Tough. Let's see how the second round goes.
Nice.
So, it looks like we are tied up.
Nice, the semifinals.
All right, so this is going to tie it up between them. Yeah, we're very close.
We're about 25 to 30 battles rolls away from getting to tier 4.
Yeah, we're almost to tier 4. So,
damn.
Yeah, I mean YGG does have a listed coin, and as part of the guild advancement program, you have access to that. So again, that's why I'm saying, like, no, it may not be about money, but like if you want to talk about SPS, and getting 860 SPS, I would counter that and say, how much are the YGG tokens worth? Because they're worth more than your 840 SPS every season that you're getting. So it's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic for sure. Yeah, and there's a lot of sniping going on right now too, Mango. There's no doubt. Yeah, there's no doubt that and here's the thing about YGG SPL, we are not we do not control the guilds that join us, so there is internal competition as well between the guild. I would say that has calmed down a little bit, Damour, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
rosters are filling where people want them to be.
They're getting full, right? And then there's demand for new blood because we're full already. It will quiet down over time. I think we've still got two spots available in the Dragons.
Yeah,
so
we were filled. We were filled, and then now we have 2 spots, and we're looking really for that diamond rank group at this point. So that that narrows things down for sure. And then Lorcas has a kind of a newbie guild that gives people room. And I know Brawlers have done the same thing. Brawlers is incredibly organized, and I think they have 5 or 6 guilds based on what your ranking is. Yeah, they're amazing. And let me also just say very clearly, that was pretty big right there.
Splinterlands are you. Nice.
Okay. So they've got a couple more. Oh wow. Okay.
Gone to a third match here.
This is a big upset right here, you guys.
I am Gem versus
I didn't know that you did Lorcas's PFP and logo. That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
I love his PFP. His stash PFP is amazing.
Yeah, the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and please don't hear me as coming on here and bitching. I'm not. That's not the point of this. It's just interesting to me that a lot of times we'll hear, I'll put your alt, I'll put my alt there, and it hurts my feelings. So I'm a snowflake. What can I say? Okay.
The trample takes the win.
Great. Yeah, for sure. D-Tough. That
GG.
is.
Well played, I'm
That
Jim.
was, you still played very, very well, and we'll see what happens between Owl and Splinterlands.
Splinterlands are you.
So, who do you guys think? I mean, I think Owl has surprised us already.
I'm gonna put my
For
money on
sure.
Owl this time. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I was like,
He's
Owl
been
has
playing
done-
really, really
came out
good.
of nowhere.
Yeah, you will, Mango.
Happy
If
for
I
your
came
support,
to
Mango.
if I came to the Philippines, would you cook me a hamburger? If I come to the Philippines, I am not having
If-
hamburgers. Let me just tell you that
if
right
I-
now.
If I ever go to the Philippines, I'm definitely going to the Mango Lounge. That's for sure.
I'm going to the Mango Lounge if I'm in the Philippines. That's for sure. So, but Damour, you're getting it on the group buy, yeah?
Yeah, I am getting a small portion.
That's nice.
Upgrading my deck a little bit, getting to the hopefully next level, hopefully getting closer to diamond. Almost there with the summoners in anyway. And,
Are
and
you
some
really?
of my cards, some of my splinters already, some of my monsters are.
I
already
actually think
ready.
that if I moved, okay, so
Nice.
Marcus is the one who basically was like, "Hey, so I know you've got your rental account over there, which by the way has almost all of my Untamed." He's like, "I know that you have your rental account over there, but either you start another account, or I'm going to give you an account that you're playing." And I was like, okay. He's like, it really doesn't cost that much to get yourself to silver right now. And that's max silver. So my current LastDragon account right now is working to get max silver. That's where, like, literally, I use Splex, which, by the way, if you're not using Splex, they literally have everything that you could need. I don't know if people are using them or not. Most of us are using them. You can literally go here and go, oh, here's my missing BCX buyer, and then you can put your name in, and then put that in, and then it literally will tell you what it is that you need to buy for your different. Like for me right now, I'm working really hard, not on Rift Watchers, but on Chaos Legion, right? And so then you come here and you say, okay, well, I want a silver deck. And then it tells you how much you have left. So I'm really close. You can see I'm $115 shy of needing it, or of getting what I need. So, and it's the really expensive ones is what I have left.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's pretty incredible. And then you can just add it to the cart right here, and you can buy it, and they give you DEC back. So, these guys are really building out some really, really great things. That is really exciting. So if you're not using Splex GG, you're missing out. So it looks like we've got, yeah. All right. So it looks like Splinterlands RU took out Owl. Okay.
Oh no!
Wow.
We are in the finals, and it's
Nice.
I am
Nice.
Gem
Wow.
versus Splinterlands RU. Owl, fantastic job. Was
Really
amazing
Well
following your
played.
progress through tonight's
First time player, I think, and doing so well. Nicely
yeah,
done.
absolutely
great.
incredible.
Player or bot?
Well,
I
I
doubt
suppose
it's
it could be a bot. I suppose it could be a bot, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, no, of course not.
Hmm.
Have we got a link for prizes today, or we not giving?
No prizes because Sir Lorcas is not here tonight.
Right.
So we will have prizes in the form of some additional tournaments that we will be taking care of later. So, oh, nice. Look at that. Mango is sending out some cold, hard cash to you, Damour. Mango, does Mango actually stream with you? Who streams with
He
you,
does
Damour?
not. So my
that.
co-host is Damien Wolf in the chat. He was here
That's
earlier.
excellent.
I'm not sure if he's still around.
Ah, okay.
I think he's still there.
yeah, that's my co-host. But Mango does support us in the form of giveaways. So we get packs, we get
Nice.
Team PH tokens that we share with our community, with our audience, live on
cool.
stream.
That's
That is
great.
excellent. And when is
Nice.
your stream once again, Damour? Let's make sure that we're talking to people about that.
So next stream will be Saturday. It is 5 p.m. Filipino time, 4 p.m. my time here in Thailand. Yeah, I'll be getting up the tournament a little bit later today, so look out for that.
Maybe
And,
you'll be getting the tournament up later on today. We've got a real RC problem right now.
oh, right. Okay. All right. I wasn't aware. Okay.
I tried to put the months. So I still have. So the account that we use is it puts up probably 20 tournaments per month, and so
Yeah.
we kind of have an issue
So
with RC right now. I'm gonna have to
we'll
talk
need
to
to-
Gene and those guys about it.
we'll need to
Gonna have to delegate
stake
high
some,
priority.
delegate some HP onto that
Yeah, for sure.
to fix it.
So, all right, Splinterlands RU versus I Am Gem 005. I'm wondering where I Am Gem 001 is, though. Is 005 I Am Gem? I know that you were watching here for a while. My question is, why I Am Gem 005? Like, what happened to 001, 2, 3, and 4? So curious.
Maybe they were taken already. Maybe there is.
No,
an I Am
only
Gem
005. Only so 001, 2, 3, and 4 were already taken from you. Oh, 5 is your
Ouch.
birthday.
That's my
Okay.
birthday.
It's also so all. Oh, I am a Gemini.
It's my
005.
special day.
2005.
I am Gemini 005. Okay.
That's my guess. I'm totally guessing right now. But that is
Makes
my
sense.
guess. Or either that. Yeah, that's true. I thought maybe he was like the Bond
The
movies.
Bond
and
movies,
005 was his jam.
007,
Yeah,
005,
that's very possible.
006.
It's very possible. So, Cydrake, how does it make you feel lately that we have not had you play Name That Card against
Is it a
Luffy
relief?
lately? Is it a lot of relief?
It
Is
feels
it a pressure?
really,
Were
really
you
good.
nervous that because she was here early today, you didn't have to play that card or name that
course.
card?
all the time? I'm really nervous. Every
Cydrake
time.
has been playing a lot
What?
more lately, though. He's getting better. He's getting better, okay? He sees the errors of his ways, and he knows. And he knows that, yeah, no challenge for Cydrake. Yeah, Cydrake's, how do I put this nicely in front of his back? Cydrake is a great singer, you guys. But his
The only
memory,
thing.
his memory
Yes.
might be worse than mine, which is saying something because my memory is really, really bad.
Speaking of memory, Cydrake, have you located one of those drinks that Danger is wanting to see yet?
No.
Oh, the Capri Sun.
No.
The
Capri Sun. We were
No,
talking about
it's
Capri
really
Suns the other
difficult.
day, and Danger said that if Cydrake could find one in Mexico City,
I tried.
that
but no.
and drink it on stream, that he would give him 500 SPS. Like if I were Cydrake, I'd be looking at importing some for 500 SPS.
And I've been doing it. Yeah, definitely. I've been searching all the places, but no, it's really, really, really difficult to find that kind of drink.
Mango, you. When the fam comes back up for Christmas, Undead Blocks official will
Nice.
we'll send you one. He says he's never had a Capri Sun, which again is kind of like my childhood.
Oh,
Did you guys ever
nice.
have, since we're talking about like the 80s and 90s right now, did you guys ever have those frozen pops where they were like fruit colors that were inside, and you get them in bulk, and they were like pennies, and there's like cherry and orange, lemon, and they're like slushies. So you'd put them in the freezer, and then you'd like cut them. I gotta see if I can find a link for it. Hold on.
Not sure.
Not sure. I'm not
Hold
really
on.
sure. Yeah.
You'll recognize it if you see it. Hold on. It's not a sheet. It's they were in these plastic tubes.
Icy pops.
Like
I
yeah.
think I might know what you're talking about, but
Icy
I'm not
pops,
really
yes,
sure.
icy pops. Since Cydrake has never had these things. Hold on, I gotta.
Not
This is it.
sure.
Oh wow. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna put it in the shared screen right now. Not show my castaways again. These. Did you ever have these?
We
Do
have
you really get
something
them every
similar.
summer still, Grant? That's awesome.
Something similar.
I think
Not exactly.
so.
They were like this, and they were amazing. And we would always eat the cherry and the orange ones first because we liked those better, my sister and I. And then we'd leave the rest of them to the very end. But they were the ultimate like cheap. Like I bet it's over. Let's see here. Oh, we are going to a playoff round, you guys. We are going to a playoff round.
Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
What are those summoners right there, Damour? I feel like I don't have those.
So that's
Ilfane.
Aquatus. This is the Riftwatcher summoners, Ilfane and Aquatus on the water
Okay.
side.
Okay. We have added Rift Watchers into the weekend challenge. Have you added it into yours as well, Damour?
I have definitely.
Yeah. Everybody's been asking for them, so we're adding them in. Yeah.
They're great cards. They're great cards. Really good additions to the Chaos Legion set.
Mondroid, I agree with you. We had so many of those as I was a kid. It was awesome. Mango, we can talk offline, and I can tell you what I still need. But I want to own them. That's the difference, and I will own them. Long fight going on here.
Oh.
Lots of misses.
I have to give the advantage to Uthane.
Yeah, the speed is
Man,
valuable.
some backfire is happening.
Oof.
Nope,
Not enough misses.
not enough.
Not enough misses.
He's gonna pull it off. Watch this.
Backfire!
Oh!
Backfire! Oh
Backfire.
my god,
Clutch
backfire!
Aquatus win. Can you
Clutch
believe
win.
it?
Oh
Clutch
my
win
Wow.
from Rosario. All right,
Amazing.
so it looks like it's not done yet because they're still thinking about it.
Still another one. It's a
Backfire
1-1.
worked.
Final one.
Backfire and Aquatus shows you how it's done.
Can't
What a
believe the
surprise.
one
Wow.
speed
So
return
close.
fire lost to backfire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grant, we can talk about it offline, and because we definitely have a whole bunch of space as well in Dragoons. So there's different ways we can go about it. There are some ways that are easier than others, and I would say that merging into an existing YGG SPL guild is easier, especially right now with the YGG SPL token requirement. Yeah, guys, that was clutch. We need to watch that again.
Yeah.
That was pretty incredible.
Underdog came out on top.
It's that's awesome that you guys are top 50 already. No, I don't want you to send me notifications.
Really insane. Wow.
Okay, so there's the backfire. If the enemy misses the monster with an attack, the attacker takes 2 damage. Wow. I mean, we know what's going to happen, and I still would have said, that I Am Gem had it. Like looking at it right now, I'm like, okay, I Am Gem has it.
Oh wait, I didn't. I missed the reverse speed. No wonder why he's
Yeah.
missing. I was like, what's going on? Okay, so that's why. So the +1 speed was like really
Yep.
bad for him.
Yeah.
Oh, how come he didn't just go for General Salonin? That probably
Oh,
would
it's a
have been way
reverse
better.
speed battle, of course. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you don't
I
want
was
to go.
like,
You don't want to go +1 speed and a reverse speed. That doesn't work.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was like, why is he missing a 1 speed unit?
Okay.
I was like, what
Okay.
is
Here it
going
goes.
on?
Jeez. All right. So hopefully it doesn't spoil it.
Wow.
Are they still? All right. So here we go.
Oh,
We saw it. That's okay. We won't announce it till we see this. Let's see if
Okay.
they're matched. Let's see if they're
wow.
matched.
No, it wouldn't have been matched. Otherwise, it would have been just a draw.
Yeah. And they would have gone to a fourth game,
Okay.
right? So we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
Bramble Pixie, Sandworm,
Oh,
Centauri Mage, Damfear,
With the new
Basilic.
Rift Watchers, Fernheart, Summoners.
Bramble Pixie is so strong.
Very good. Very good. Very strong
Wow.
secondary reach tank.
And we're looking at a pretty similar. I mean, Nectar Queen, though. Nectar Queen, dude, she's always been a beast. Okay. Yeah, but you're stuck. Yep.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's-
That's
yeah,
Sandworm
he's
is
got a
just
stunned.
Sandworm
Wow.
once again.
Sandworm.
Congratulations,
destroyed.
Splinterlands. Are you? I am
Congrats.
Gem. I am Gem 005 in second. D-Tough in third. Owl 001 in fourth. And
Awesome.
Hui
Q1.
Q Quan GVTV N1 in fifth. So, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for joining us, you guys. I'm sorry that our stream schedule has been a little bit off for this one, but the holidays get really difficult for a lot of us. So, but we definitely appreciate you guys coming and joining us tonight. And
all the time.
Mhm.
we will see you again next week. Cydrake, why don't you throw us out of here?
Yeah, so thank you everybody for tonight, and was a really awesome tournament to see many battles and many different strategies. And well, don't forget that you can subscribe to our social networks. We have YouTube, we have Twitch, and also we have the podcast, also the YGG Splinterlands.
Yeah, into the
podcast.
Splinterverse. Yes.
Yeah, also you can hear that podcast if you want. And well, I don't have anything else to say, so don't forget and keep playing.
And keep playing, everybody. We'll see you later. Good night,
See you,
everyone.
everyone.
All right, guys.